Hi all, Kraken Latte here. As of this video, patch 9.2.5 and the Dragonflight pre-patch are on the horizon, both of which are packed with some juicy changes. Plus, it's nearing the end of the Shadowlands expansion. All of that combined has created an intense list of things that I want to get accomplished before the launch of Dragonflight, whenever that is. So, why don't I share what I'm working on with you? You just might be inspired. Or think I'm crazy. Both is good. Since that list is a bit intensive, I don't want to just rush through it, throw a list at you, and then leave you uninformed. Instead, I aim to give you tips on how to do what I'm doing. So, here's my mini-series on preparing for Dragonflight. It's no surprise to you by now if you've seen other videos from me that I like leveling. It's a very large part of my endgame since I retired from competitive group content quite a while ago now, so I have a big investment in it. The pre-patch is likely bringing a wonderful change to leveling that you might not realize. We've had confirmation from Blizzard that Shadowlands will be added to the Chromie Time roster, and that the BFA zones will scale to level 60, since the newly added levels in Dragonflight will be from 60 to 70. This means that just like other expansions now, you'll be able to level through the Shadowlands zones from 10 to 60. That is assuming it doesn't get the same cruel treatment that the 5 zones added back in Cataclysm had received, and be restricted to a super small level range. I'm looking at you, Blizzard. I'm not salty, you are. Alright, I'm a little salty, but hey, salted caramel lattes are pretty delicious, right? With that in mind, this also means we will be able to level through the 50 to 60 bracket in any old content zones, since that range is being lumped in with the Chromie Time stuff. No more needing to grind your level 50 plus alts through just Shadowlands. Woohoo! Now you can pick your favorite zones instead, since everything will now scale to level 60 with Chromie Time on. If you happen to be a fan of the channel, you know what this means. New leveling guide! Yay! Of course, I have to do testing for it first, and I can't do that until these changes go into effect, which that'll be a while. But I am aiming to have that guide done by launch, since I won't need to do nearly the amount of testing I did last time. Theoretically. Leveling guide and testing zones aside here, my goal here for you and I is the same. I am going to make sure to have all of my alts cleaned up and prepared for this new leveling spree, and it would be good for you to do so now as well. Plus, in case you missed the news, the Priest, Rogue, and Mage classes are being unlocked for all races in the game, so that means there will be 8 new class race combos that you can create. These combos are Draenei Rogue, Lightforged Draenei Rogue, Orc Priest, Tauren Rogue and Mage, and the real winners here, High Mountain, Rogue, Mage, and Priest. Yes, High Mountain Tauren did not have access to a clothy class since they couldn't play all 3 of them. But hey, now they have 2. I am seriously excited for all of this, and I'm absolutely going to be making one of each, because I'm just that person. And all those new class race combos are coming with the pre-patch. It's been confirmed. So this will be the perfect time to level them. And it's highly likely that the Drakthir, with their new special evoker class, will become available during pre-patch for those with the pre-orders, just like they have in past expansions with new classes and races and so on. So again, another good reason to level during the pre-patch. Especially since Dragonflight isn't out yet, so this is like, you know, you're preparing yourself. How I'm preparing these alts is simple. I'm cleaning up bags and banks if needed, making sure they all have heirlooms since those do scale to level 60 if you've upgraded them, and making sure that they have utility items in their bags like gliders, health potions, deep home potions, and so on. That way I'm prepared for whatever comes at me. The fresh alts being made during pre-patch will get the same treatment, including the regular stuff for new characters, like making sure they have really big bags, the 30 slots are my favorite, and are added to my personal guild. That also means now is actually the best time to claim names for the new class race combos and the Drakthir characters you want to make, since you can't make them yet. Planning out what new alts you're going to make in advance is handy too, so that you can update any lists you may have, further your planned professions like I talked about in Goal 3, and buy or craft utility items you like to use for leveling in advance before prices will ultimately skyrocket, as they often do during pre-patch. And there we have it. If you think I've missed information or you want to request I do a specific guide, let me know in the comments below. Even if I don't answer you, I just might add your idea to my list. As always, thank you so much for watching, and remember, it's never too latte.